guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Merchants, and Season 4, Episode 1 of our FIFA 14 Deportivo career mode. I'm so glad to be into a new season. That last season was painful. I'm so sorry for everyone that sat through it. I hope there was some enjoyment. Maybe just the turmoil and trials and tribulations was enough entertainment, but yeah. Sorry guys for that season and simming to the end. I just needed to get through it. Now, this Season 4 is going to look a lot different. We're just going for silverware this year. We just need a trophy. It's the most important thing at this point. We can't keep going, oh, we need to get Europe. And look, we're not going to win the league. We don't have the budget or the players to do it. So with that being said, I'm going to be simming the league games. Now, I know that's not like amazing and the most fun thing, but I'm going to sim the league games and play all of the cup competitions. I don't know if we're in 1 or 2 cups, but whatever it is, we're going for it. And I'm saying it now, we're winning that trophy this season. This has to end in a positive. It's been too painful of a series to not end in a trophy. And to do it with our weakest team on paper and like with budget. And like this is obviously the team that we've taken over that has the least money, the worst players. Probably the smallest club we've taken over as well in terms of like fan base in real life. So to try and take over and like win something with them would be incredible, and it'd be a really nice end to the series. So yeah, this is what the series is going to look like. So it shouldn't be like loads and loads of episodes, but we're going to try and do it. And yeah, we need help, and that help hopefully can come from the board. Now, I'd love to tell them that I could win the league, but it doesn't win the league, win the cup, but it only lets me say quarterfinal. And look, I'd like to ask for a lot of money, but an extra 2 mil would do all the world of good. It'd add more budget to the weekly wage budget, which is so low. So even an extra 2 mil would be an absolute dream. We've inquired for quite a few players as well, so hopefully we can get the ball rolling with transfers in as soon as possible. So Milan want 4.2 for Felipe Santana, which is half our budget. Wow, over half our budget. So those two kind of look unlikely already. Gary Medel for 4 million. It's not great. And the board have rejected our 2 mil request. Wow. Okay. It's going to be a tough window. And they want us to reach the round of 32. Look, just give us 1 mil. 1 mil. What about if I say qualify for Europe? No, because I don't want to get sacked. Look, finish mid-table is what I'll say and reach the quarterfinal for 1 mil. That seems very fair. But let's go into our shortlist and start asking around. Can we not inquire? Oh, Varella's retiring? Oh, that's really disappointing. Chi-Young Park from Arsenal. I think he was very quick in this game. I might be wrong. This man here was very quick. Adrian Ramos as well, another great striker. And that is all we can inquire for at the moment. But we'll keep inquiring along, and hopefully we can get some positive news. David Ospina, a goalkeeper is important. 2.8 mil is okay. We could probably like throw Samba or Fabrizio in and take that money down a little bit. But yeah, Giroud for 3 mil is a bit much. For Marlon for 8 is never happening. Gelson Fernandez, 2.5, interesting. Fabian Delph, 3.1, a little high. Quintero's too high as well. Bonglahor, 2.4. Adrian Ramos, 4.7. And the club just don't want to give me any extra money. Look, I'll ask for 500k. I'm going to try and get money. So let me quickly go and do that now. Request funds. 500k to reach the quarterfinal. You know what? No, I don't want to go into that like slippery slope of asking for like telling them that I'm going to get European football, because this game sacks a lot. Like you get sacked a lot. The board are very, very vicious, and yeah, I can't risk it. It's our last season potentially, so yeah, I cannot risk it. But who else have we not inquired for? Rio Miyachi, Malapa, incredible striker. I think he's going to be too expensive. Nathan Dyer could be cheap. Darren Matson, Clinton NG, I feel like it's going to be kind of low rated. And I think we've Musa Sissoko is 4.3. James Ward-Prowse we know about. Yeah, Vernon Anita as well. I don't think we inquired for. Manuel Frimpong, I guess you can always inquire for. I think he's got high wages though. Sean Francis and Nathan Smith are both quick fullbacks. Winston Reid we did not inquire for, but I think he's going to be fairly pricey. And Marcel Apaya as well. Yeah, I think he can play right back and centre back. And I think David Ospina is the keeper we are going to go for. But let's skip a few days and see. Oh my god, Chu Young Park for $500,000. Okay, he must be terrible. I thought he was like 77 rated, but maybe I'm thinking of like FIFA 12. So maybe I'm a few years out. 8.5 for Rio Miechi, not going to happen. Malapa, not going to happen. Vernon Anita, 2.6, could happen. Winston Reid, 7, no way. And Deportivo just do not want to give us any money. So 8.5 mil is the money we have. And the money we're going to have to move forward with. And it's looking like David Ospina is the goalkeeper we're going to go for. So Samba and 2 mil for David Ospina. And let's hope we can get that done. Vernon Anita, another decently priced player. And he is pretty good in this game. Now we do have midfielders. Juan Carlos is someone I'm looking to get rid of. So if I could offer like 500k and Juan Carlos to get Vernon Anita, that would be phenomenal. And Gabby Agbonlahor. Now, I'm hoping he's still pacey in this game. I assume he would be, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm sure one of our strikers is old. Yeah, Palazza's getting on a bit. So 2 mil and Palazza for Agbonlahor feels fair. I guess we could go Bisho and 2 mil. But look, that's it. That's a couple players we've looked at. And hopefully we can hear back from them and get a couple through the door as soon as possible. Because we've got a cup to win. So Nathan Dyer is too expensive, unfortunately. I was hoping he was going to be cheap. Clinton NG as well, over budget. Emmanuel Frimpong, it looks like the DM's a decent price. But we've already applied for a couple. We'll keep that email there just so we don't, lose or forget about it. But yeah. Marcel Apaya. Now, I know he's low rated, but he's pretty good. So if I could, swap him for one of the duds that we don't use. Just a straight swap. Maybe we could just get him in and another usable player to rotate. And we have an offer coming for Sidibe, which honestly I'm not even going to mess around with. I'm just going to accept every offer I get so I can get as much money in. Because the negotiation on this game is not very helpful. They basically offer what they're going to pay and very rarely go above it. So let's just accept what comes through. And Sidibe is sold very quickly, which is very good to see. And what's even more exciting is David Ospina could be coming to the club because Nice have accepted our offer. We're going to offer him 35k for 3 years, crucial first team player and a 20% clean sheet bonus. And let's hope he can accept and we can get David Ospina through the door. Now, I don't think he's the highest rated. I think he's mid-70s, 75, 74. But I'm pretty sure he's good in the game. At least I'm praying he is. I don't want another... Oh, God. I don't want another Pantilimon situation. So fingers crossed that can be a big upgrade for us. And we have had an offer sent for David Gomez. We're just going to accept it and move on. And the offer for Apaya has been rejected. But to be honest, we should have someone else they can accept. We have enough players around that kind of... that level. And hopefully they can accept that offer. And Aston Villa have accepted our offer for Gabby Agbonlahor. Another 35k a week, which is a bit worrying because that's what Ospina's on as well. That is a little worrying. He's going to be a crucial first-team player for 2 years, 20% bonus, 35k a week, and I'm just hoping he's pacey. I'm really scared I'm investing in a player that's not as good as I'm remembering. But fingers crossed we can get Gabby Agbonlahor, the FIFA legend, through the door. Newcastle have rejected our Vernon Anita offer, which, is a little sad because I don't think we have loads else to offer. I guess... I don't actually know. I guess Pena and 2 mil, which isn't the best offer, but I'm not 100% on getting Vernon Anita. It's just the player I'm looking at. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, and Freiburg have accepted our offer for Gelson Fernandez. Now, I remember him being really good in this game. And I'm just hoping he's as good as I remember. I'm kind of basing this on a lot of nostalgia and kind of like a little bit of research into some players as well. But we're obviously quite a few seasons in, so I don't know how they've grown or declined. So fingers crossed they're better than I remember. Or just as good, actually. Just as good as I remember will do. David Ospina has rejected the offer. Is a little bit concerning because that means he's going to want a lot more money. And I just don't really have it. Oh, man, that's a bit of a worry. I'm going to offer him 45k for 2 years, 20% crucial first-team player. And I hope he don't mess us about. And Newcastle have accepted our offer for Vernon Anita. It's not someone I'm 100% sold on getting right now, but we'll put the offer in. And the offer for Apaya has been accepted, which is good. I mean, he's going to be a squad rotation player. 3k a week's nothing. Look, he's going to be like a bronze level player, but he's quick. He can play right back and centre back. It's mainly just the cover player, because I'm going to be trying to get rid of most of the squad that we're not using, and just bringing players like this in can always help. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get him through the door. And a Bong Lahore is also rejected. Man, a 2-year deal, 20%, 45k, crucial. It's looking a bit bad for our wage budget, but we'll have a look. And all of the players don't want to relocate, so we're having to offer them more money, which we don't have. Gelson Fernandez is another one on that list, and I'm a bit scared because the budget, I don't know if it'll allow this. And David Ospina has accepted. Sorry to cut myself off, but a goalkeeper's massive, and ironically he's not massive. He's quite small for a goalkeeper, but we do have him through the door. I just hope he's better than I remember. And David Ospina has some great stats. 83 diving, 83 reflexes, which was the main two I was looking at. I don't think he's the quickest off the mark, but honestly, I'm not too worried. I think he's, 6 foot on the dot. Same as David Raya. But that's not a problem for me. He's got great stats, and I'm very, very relieved. I was scared we were buying a dud. And to be fair, for 2 mil? It's a decent signing, and long may it continue. Let's hope we can get some others through the door. And Vernon Anita has declined. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have to wait. Paya has accepted the offer, and we are going to bring him in. It ain't doing a big dent to our transfer budget. And we have also got the go-ahead from Gelson Fernandez. I'm a little bit scared because we don't have a striker in, and the budget we have left isn't enough to get a Bonglahor through the door. It's a bit worrisome, I'm going to be honest. But Gelson Fernandez is here, and I hope he's better than I remember. And Gelson Fernandez has got some good stats. He's well-rounded. Really what we needed in midfield. And I'm actually very glad we've got that done now. He obviously won't be captain. I'll change that kind of come closer to the season. But yeah, we've got a good midfield now. Gelson Fernandez and Ngoyi. And yeah, I'm happy with that midfield. As well as the defence, I'm relatively happy with. Ospina as well. We just need to sort out... I mean, the wings aren't great, if I'm honest. We don't have a lot. Our attacking options are a little bit limited. I mean, Rudy can go out wide, and maybe that's where the striker can come in. So, yeah, we've got a lot to do still, and not a lot of money to do it with. So, fingers crossed we could do something. And a familiar face in Maicon Liete is someone I'm definitely considering. Bonglahor's being a little bit hard to get at the moment. And we definitely need to get a striker through the door, especially someone that can play out wide as well. And I don't like the idea of getting rid of Palazzo when we don't have a lot of options anyway. So Monticello is someone we could look at swapping, and maybe like 1.2 mil. And let's hope we can do something with this, because his wages aren't the highest either. So I just feel like it's a smarter choice. And yeah, look, I still would like to get a Bonglahor through, but I just need to be clever, because I don't think blowing our whole budget on him and not having any room for anything else would be great. But let's see. And they were not happy with the offer, so we're going to go back in. I guess Luis Fernandez, who we did offer to Bonglahor or Villa for Bonglahor. But same offer again, 1.2 mil, but Luis Fernandez this time. And hopefully they can accept. And we do have our first pre-season game at home to PSG. I'm not expecting this to be a great result, but we'll see. No, it was a 3-0 loss, and Weston got injured, which really is not ideal. Hopefully it's not a long one. 3 days, it's fine. But Palermo have accepted our offer for Maicon Liete, and that's looking like the most realistic option. We'll give him crucial first-team player for 3 years, 15k a week. We already know what we're getting, a very quick, nimble striker, someone that can put away chances. And Maicon Liete has accepted the offer, and we do have our striker through the door. Not someone I initially thought about, but it's a big sign-in. But next in pre-season, we're away to Sampdoria, another sim, and I'd like a draw. That'd be nice, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Oh, wow, and we got the win. Miles Weston with the double, and a 2-1 win away to Sampdoria. That's a great result. Now, a winger that I've inquired for is Yannick Bolasie, 1.1 mil on Juan Carlos. I don't know if it's going to do the deal. It'd be just within our budget. It'd be an amazing deal to do, but I don't know if it'll be possible. I'd love to get him through the door, though. But up next in pre-season, we're at home to Spezia. And let's hope we can get the win. And a 3-0 win. Maicon Liete with the hat-trick. And I tell you what, a very, very good pre-season. I think we've been brilliant in pre-season. And yeah, cannot complain. A double from Weston in the last game. A hat-trick from the new boy up front, Maicon Liete. And that is a great end to pre-season. And let's hope we can get a couple more players before our first cup game. And Crystal Palace have accepted our offer for Yannick Bolasie. Now, I can't quite believe it. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how good he is on this game, but I know he was good around this time in real life. So we're going to offer him 20k, 20%, 3 years, crucial first-team player. And that could be our last signing of the season, but a good one. And I think I'd feel pretty comfortable going into the season. So let's hope we can get it done. And Yannick Bolasie has accepted, and we do have him through the door. Juan Carlos goes the other way. But wow, that's a massive signing, and I just hope his stats are good. But that's exciting. And he's got some good stats, some good pace there. I know his dribbling's pretty decent. It's 78, yeah, he's got good stats. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Can play on both wings. We've got him and Weston on the wings with Rudy and Maicon Liete up front. And Goy, Fernandez, Ash, Ilasanmi, Ensua the captain, Dumbaya, and David Ospina. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with that squad. I'm pretty happy with it. It's probably the best we could do. I know it's not the best on paper, but I think it's a balanced team now. There's a lot of pace, a lot of strength. The midfield's good. We've got some flair on the wings as well. I'm excited. I'm really excited for the season. And let's hope we can win this cup. And we're at the start of the season, so it is time to sim to the cup game, which is all the way in November. So yeah, let's sim. And yeah, it's scary times. Simming the season's scary because we could pick up injuries. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen, but I'm happy with the squad. Deadline day is done. And yeah, here we go into September. Wow, Barcelona and Real Madrid pretty close together. I just hope we're doing okay in the league and we don't get sacked and we don't have injuries, because the cup is where we need to be at and the cup is where we're simming to. And it's going to be, you know, as I said, it's going to be a shorter season. It's scary, man. It's scary. Going all out for a cup. And here we go. Slowly approaching the day. And we're now here. And where are we in the league? Okay, we're in 11th, mid-table. Nothing great, but that's where they wanted us to be. So mid-table is fine. I'm happy with that. We're not in a relegation battle as of yet. And yeah, it's okay in the league, but the cup is what matters for us. And yeah, that's up next. And up next, we're at home in the Spanish Cup to RC Recreativo. I have never heard of that team in my life. So, you know, if I go out first round, that'd be pretty devastating. But the cup is what we're going for. So as always, it's a must win. And here we go. This is the time. The cup run starts here, and it's a massive one. This is the one we have to win. And here we go. Teams are walking out, and this is massive. The first team we play, the team ain't doing too bad in the league. They're mid-table currently, but it's all about this cup. It's all about this silverware, and that is all that matters to me and everyone watching. First game in the cup. This is our whole season in one game. It's a good bit of football down this left side, and Weston picks up the ball. Can he find anyone in the box? It's not a bad cross into Rudy, but it's a scuff shot, and the keeper catches it with ease. And Goy picks up the ball at the edge of the box, and I'm going to have a shot. What a save from the goalkeeper, and a great effort from Ngoyi. And that is half time, and we've only had one real big chance in that half. It was fairly uneventful. We've looked okay defensively. Going forward, we've not been the best, but yeah, we need to create some more chances in that second half, but we're still in it. We've got a lot to play for, and let's hope we can turn this into a win. And here we go, second half. We've got to turn this into a win now, and let's hope we can do it. It's great defending, and then Ngoyi picks up the ball. He plays it into Miles Weston, who returns it to him. And then Ngoyi finds Rudy, and there's a run out wide. It's a great bit of play. Bolassi's been found. Bolassi, I'm going to cut in with him. I'm going to cut in into the box, into Michael Liete, but he's offside. And the ball does make its way into the back of the net, but he is in an offside position. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a sub or two. I'm not too sure who. Ricketts, I guess, can come on for... Yeah, Bolassi hasn't been great. And Rudy can come off for Palazzo as well. And let's hope they can make the difference for us. It's great pressing from Palazzo straight away, and he's picked up the ball. It's an over the top into Michael Liete, who's headed it. It's a great save. Oh my God. And we had the rebound in front of us, and Weston has knocked it out of play, but the ball fell straight into our path. I just didn't shoot. Oh my God, that was the opportunity right there. Weston picks up the ball. It's into Michael Liete. Out wide to Fernandez. Can Fernandez find anyone in the box? It's into the box. It's into Palazzo, and it is headed wide. I think the defender might have got to it, and they have, because we do have a corner. Weston to whip this one in. It's into Ilasanmi. He gets his head on it, but it's into the keeper's hands with ease. And that is full time. And we couldn't get the win. And, yeah, a little bit of an underwhelming game, but we're still in it. But we do have that second leg to play, and it is all to play for. We're not out of it yet. Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one that we couldn't go 1-0 up going into that second leg. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. We didn't play bad. We didn't look in any danger in that game. But considering the team are a lot lower than us in terms of level, we do need to pick it up, and pick it up quickly. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. And at the end of the episode, we are sitting in 11th in the league still. 13 games played. 3 won, 6 drawn, 4 losses. Not perfect, but it's about where we need to be in mid-table. And yeah, look, it's the cup that we're focused on. And it was a 0-0. You know, it wasn't ideal. It wasn't the perfect game for us in the cup. We should have been winning that. But we've still got the second leg, and we're still in it. I mean, we have to be in it because we have to win it. That's the whole season. It rides on that cup. So yeah, a massive second leg to go. But that will be coming in the next episode. We've done a lot this time round. A lot of transfers in, a couple out. But yeah, look, it's a new season. It's a new format for this season, just to try and get that cup run going. And get that silverware at the end of the season. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I do hope to see you again in the next one.